guys, so the other day I posted a photo on Instagram and it was actually my most liked makeup look to date. So I wanted to go ahead and film that tutorial for you guys. It's a warm smoky eye, a nice bold lip, some contour, highlighting, you know the deal. So if you would like to learn how to achieve this look, please keep watching. If you like what you see, please give it a big thumbs up below. I would greatly appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Hope to see you back here soon. Bye! So for this look, we're going to start with the eyebrows, and I'm really just going to brush them up and down and out. Then I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz and start filling them in from the top of the brow, just so I can really focus on that arch and give my face a nice lifted effect. After I'm done with the top, I'm going to go brush my hairs up and out, and I'm going to just do the same exact thing and find that natural bottom arch and just follow it and really fill it in. So now, like any time when I fill in my eyebrows, I'm just going to use tiny little strokes mimicking the way my natural hair grows. Now to create a nice natural gradient feathered effect, we're just going to apply more pressure on the outer edges of my eyebrow and less pressure on the inner edges of my eyebrow so that it's not so harsh in the middle of my face. Now here you can see the difference between a finished eyebrow and an unfinished eyebrow. So since I did the same exact thing on the other side, I'm going to skip ahead and I am going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I am just going to clean up the bottom edge of my eyebrow just to really sharpen it up a bit and define it. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, so I'm going to skip ahead and I'm going to now clean up the top edge of my eyebrow and really just define that arch. I find it helpful if you start a little bit above the brow and work your way as close to it as possible, just so that you don't ruin the brow that you already created. Now I'm just going to take the same concealer and put it on my eyelid as a primer, and I'm just going to take my fingers and really just dab it in and spread it around the lid. Now I'm going to take the MAC Shadow Color Saddle, and I'm going to use it as a transition color. So I'm really just going to put it into my crease. I'm not really putting it anywhere specific, just kind of fluffing it into my crease and then around a little bit. Now I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills color in Fudge, and I am going to apply it to the upper part of my lid, the lower half of my crease, and I'm really just going to apply it in inward circular motions to really blend it out, because even though these colors do contrast, we still want there to be a seamless transition. Now as you can see, it does really define my lid a little bit more, so I'm going to go in and do the same exact thing on the other side. Again, with the circular motions, just to really blend it all together. Now I'm going to pick up on the MAC color Amber Lights, and I am just going to take a brush and really just dab it onto my lid, really brighten it up and open up my eyes a little bit. I'm going to focus it more under my crease. I don't want to get this color too high. Now picking up on the MAC color Crushed Clove, I'm just going to go in and really just do the same exact thing. I just like using this color because it kind of mixes the warms and the cools together. Now going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills color Morocco, I'm just going to work this color into my crease, add some warmth into the shadows. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to clean it up. Just really try not to get this color too high. Focus more in the crease than anything else. You're just really blending out the colors that you already have applied. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills color Pink Champagne, add a little more rosiness to the lid of my eye, and I'm just ever so lightly going to dab it on. So now I'm just going to take a makeup remover wipe and really just clean up any fallout I may have had and create a cleaner edge for my shadow. Now going in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Liquid Foundation, I believe this is in the color Y370. I'm just going to go in and really buff this color out into my skin. I believe I only have one pump on the back of my hand, to be honest. And I'm going to start on the outer edges of my face and work towards the inner parts of my face. And let's try not to forget the neck, just because you want everything to be as seamless as possible. Now I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I'm just going to use it in a couple shades. I think this might be 1 or 2 shades lighter than my foundation color, just to really brighten up the insides of my face. And I'm just going to go down the bridge of my nose, or the sides of my nose actually, and underneath my eye, and really just work it back towards the temples. I like to use downward motions because it conceals the pores instead of enhances them. I'm also going to apply it to my chin, my forehead, and now down the bridge of my nose. Now again with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, I'm going in a color much darker than my skin for contour, and I'm just going to apply it underneath my cheekbones, down the sides of my nose. Now here's a little trick: the wider you put the darker parts down your nose, the wider your nose appears. So the closer together the darker parts are, the thinner your nose will appear. And I'm just going to outline my lips, kind of give them a more plump effect. I don't have big lips to start with, so anything I can do to make them look a little more full, I will do. So now I'm just going to go in with a dampened beauty blender and really, in dabbing motions, just push the product into my skin and try to make it as one. I like to start on the lighter areas first, just so that I'm not taking dark product and putting it where lighter products should be, just because it's a lot easier to go in and make something darker than go in and make something a lot lighter. I like to use the more full areas of the sponge to use when I am covering larger areas, and I like to use the more pointed area of the sponge to use when I'm trying to get into smaller areas like underneath my eye. As you can see, it's very important to be pushing the product in as opposed to wiping the product, because you don't want to ruin what you've worked so hard to create. So now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. This is in light to medium, and I am going to take the colors Banana and Vanilla, and I am going to mix them and set my under eye area. As you can see, I'm pressing the product into my skin. You can see the difference between a set eye and an unset eye. It really helps to avoid creasing in these areas. I'm also going to apply the product to my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. Now I'm going to pick up on the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. This is one of the better bronzers out there, and a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to apply the product underneath my cheekbones because I don't want it to be too sharp. I'm going to apply it to my hairline at the top of my face, and then on my neck, just really adding warmth and blending all these colors together. Now picking up on the Ben Nye Luxury Powder, this is the color Buff. I'm just going to take my dampened beauty blender again and just dip it in, and now we're going to quote-unquote bake the face. So I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes, and then from the arch of my lower lip back towards my ear, and I'm going to keep it right underneath the contour that I created. I'm going to apply it down my nose and up in the middle of my forehead. Now I'm going to pick up on my black gel liner from MAC, and I am going to create a nice winged liner. So I'm going to start at the root of my lashes, and then I'm going to extend the wing out towards the outer edge of my eyebrow and just bring it in towards the middle of my lash line. Now I'm really just going to try to connect it all, make it as fluid and seamless as possible. I do have a winged liner tutorial, so if you want it more in depth, go ahead and check it out. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other eye, and then I'm going to pick up on the MAC lip liner called Courant, and I am just going to line my lips starting from the outer corners and bring it in. And now I'm just going to try to connect both sides as much as possible and really make that line a little more fluid, and do the same exact thing to my upper lip. Now once I'm done with my upper lip and connecting both sides, I'm really just going to fill it in a little bit, and I like doing this while I have the powder underneath because it really keeps the liner and the lipstick from running. Again, I'm going to add a little bit of a line down the center of my lips just to darken it up and create a more pouty effect. Next, I'm going to take the Maybelline lipstick in the color Timeless Crimson, and I'm just going to apply it with a lip brush. I feel like this makes the lips a little more defined and neat looking, and I'm just going to fill in the color. Now with the same brush that I used to set my under eye area, I'm just going to wipe away the setting powder. Now picking up on a white eyeliner, I'm just going to apply it to my lower waterline. I feel like this really just brightens and opens up my eyes a bit. And now again, going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills color Morocco, I'm just going to take a flat definer brush and really just densen out my lower lash line. Nothing too dramatic, just a little natural. And again with the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, I'm going to take the color Sand and just apply it to the tops of my cheekbones to add a nice subtle glow. I'm making sure that I apply the product more or less parallel to where I applied my contour color. Now I'm going to take the MAC blush in Plum Foolery, and I'm just going to apply it right in between my highlight and contour, back towards my temples. I'm not just focusing on applying it to the apples of my cheeks, so just lay it right in there and blend those two colors together. Now I'm going to apply my false lashes. These are Lily lashes in the style Istanbul, and I apply it to the middle of my lash line first, and then I'm going to tuck the outer corner underneath, and then the same thing with the inner corner. And I'm going to go in and do the exact same thing to the other side. Now after I'm done with my lashes, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the color Venom, and I'm just going to apply it over the lipstick and liner that I already have applied. And I feel like this really just deepens the color up, makes it a little warmer for fall. Now after I'm done with my lip gloss, I am going to pick up on the Benefit Cosmetics They're Real Mascara, and I'm just going to put it at the root of my lashes and really blend my false and real lashes together. And then I'm also going to apply a very light coat to my bottom lashes. Now after I finish up with my mascara, I'm going to pick up on the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit again, and I'm going to take the color Sand and really just apply it underneath my eyebrow on top of my brow bone. Next, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel just to make sure all my brows are going the same exact way. And then I'm going to go in with the Mario Badescu. This is the facial spray. It's rose water, has aloe in it. It's amazing. It's great for setting your makeup. And I'm just going to apply it all over and really just fan it out to dry it off. And now we're finished. But then again, what would a tutorial be without a super dramatic fanning of the face and gaze or pout of the lips? Like seriously, how cheesy and dramatic am I? Thanks for watching, guys. I greatly appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, please give it a big thumbs up below. Please subscribe below as well, or leave some comments. I would love to hear from you. If you guys have any requests on tutorials that you want in the future, leave that below as well. All right, thanks for stopping by, guys. See you back here soon. Bye.